I just want to say that you do not have to plan out all of your goals for the entire year right now. Something that I'm working on is extending my timeline. Being a small business, relatively new in the past 2 years, and I think you're my people. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. I hope that you are having a good New Year so far. This video is going to be all about planning and organization. Actually, I think what I'm going to do for this video is keep it super simple because I am actually feeling a little bit overwhelmed in the new year, and I'm sure some of you can relate. I also know that these are not my most popular videos. I know not everybody's gonna watch this, but those of you who do, I appreciate you, and I think you're my people. I know that the new year and like January can be very filled with like seeing everybody set goals and resolutions and timelines and things like that. And I just want to say that you do not have to plan out all of your goals for the entire year right now. If things occur to you over the next couple of months, go ahead and write them down. It doesn't have to be right this second. I know that that is very overwhelming to me, like having to think of every single thing that I want to do this year. It doesn't always come to you at once. So I just want to say that I'm going to be taking my time, but whatever I have thought of so far, I put down. Another thing that I learned is I did this little kind of business training recently, and I did learn that setting timelines for your goals can sometimes hinder your goals, in the sense that if you don't achieve it by that date, you kind of see it as a failure. But something that I'm working on is extending my timeline, being okay with like, if I don't finish something in 1 month, I can extend the timeline to 2 months. If your timeline is a year, if it takes a year and a half, like that's okay. And that's just something that I wanted to tell you guys, that if you are struggling with setting goals in the sense that you feel like you have to hit that deadline, and if you don't, it's a failure, give yourself some grace and allow yourself to extend your timeline. So that is my little 2 cents and speech for the day, but I just wanted to tell you that. But now we will get right into the vision board.
My 2 words for the year are intention and consistency. So I just wanted to make sure that I really emphasize that on my vision board. I have it on my professional page and my personal page, just so that I really am thinking about it the entire year. I want to be consistent, but with consistency, I want intentionality. So I want to make sure that everything that I'm doing has a purpose, and it's not just what I think I should be doing or, you know, kind of mindless. I want it to be things that are doable steps to help me achieve the end goal that I desire at the end of the year or at the end of whatever time period I give myself. So if you are making a vision board, I highly encourage you to come up with a few words that are your focus and then kind of build from there.
So I worked on my vision board a little bit last night, which you will have seen like a montage of that. But I just wanted to show you up close. I'm not done yet. I still have more to go, but I just kind of wanted to get it started and see how it was looking. So this is the professional one, and I'm thinking, I'm not sure, but I might leave this page blank and kind of like write here, because I have a lot of things that I wanted to write down, but I might also fill it up. I haven't decided yet. But something that I liked that I did this year, this is my personal one. Something that I liked is that most of these I printed on sticker paper, and so it was just really easy to just like stick them down. I also have a note in my Google Keep app that kind of just details all of my goals, and I have room to like add more. So I'm just taking my time and spending a couple of days filling this out just to make sure that it's what I want it to be. So I hope you enjoyed kind of seeing a little bit of my intentions for the year. And now I think I'm going to show you how I kind of plan on a daily basis and a monthly basis. Just a quick run through. It's nothing super special, but I just thought it might be a little bit interesting because I personally really like watching it. So here you go.
So I like to start off planning my month by just writing down any important dates that I already know, such as birthdays, which I'm doing right now, and then I will go ahead and block out all of my filming days and uploading days this year I am going to be uploading every single Tuesday, and every single month you will get at least one hair video, so look out for that and make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss them. If I do miss an upload, it will be on my Instagram, the announcement that I won't be uploading that week, so make sure that you follow me over on Instagram, which is at Anushka Datta. So it's ANUSHKADATTA on Instagram, so make sure you follow me there, and I'm going to be posting every single Tuesday like I said. I would love for you guys to leave me any requests below just so that I can make sure that I'm uploading content that you want to see, that you're curious about, that will be helpful to you, as well as things that I personally want to share and feel that you can benefit from. So make sure you leave those below, don't forget. And I'm just using Dollar Tree highlighters actually. I got these last year and I used them the entire year in my planner the same exact way, and they still are going strong. So it was $1 for a 4-pack. So if you're interested, that's what I'm using. And I'm also using some pens that I got at the Blick store. If you are a pen lover like me, my mom and I went there and we were in heaven. So it's kind of like a mix and match situation, so you can kind of pick what you like and try out all the pens on like paper there. So if you again are a pen lover like me, you definitely have to check out a Blick store in your area. It was so much fun. So now we're going over to the weekly setup, and what I'm doing is just writing out in kind of sections what I think I'm going to need to get done that day, and I always try to be flexible with, if I don't finish it that day, I can always move it to the next day. So that's what I'm doing right now, and then I'm going to highlight them to make sure that I know visually what is for what different area of my life. So I have one color for YouTube, one for Instagram, one for Young Living, and then the rest is just personal stuff, so I'll just leave that unhighlighted. So while I'm creating this key for myself as to what each color will represent, I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be uploading a full hair routine on January 25th, which is next Tuesday. I know that a lot of you are here for my hair videos and I appreciate you so much. So I wanted to make sure that I continue to give you my tips and tricks, and what is going to be in that video is a lot. So I'm going to be including my hair, what it looks like now, updates on how my hair loss is going. It's kind of up and down, so I'll give you an update on that. I'll show you what I use in the shower. I'll show you what I use for my second day hair, and just kind of little things that I've noticed over the past year, and overall just a good place to have all my tips in one video. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on Tuesday. This habit tracker is actually new this year. It wasn't in my last year's planner, and I think it's a really cool feature. I've never actually really used a habit tracker before, so I think it'll be fun to kind of add to it every month and change it up and see what works for me. But I'm using gel pens that I actually found at the dollar store as well, and they work pretty well, so I'm kind of impressed. I believe they came in a 4-pack as well, and they have like different colors and stuff. I got some metallic ones too, which are actually really nice. I definitely recommend those ones. But also on the left hand side, you'll see there's like an income budget tracker, there's a place for a quote, and kind of like goals for the month. So I actually love that section because I was putting that in the to-do list section on like the month at a glance page. So I really love this feature. I think it's really helpful.
This is my last year's planner, 2021. So I'm going to show you my vision board from last year if you didn't see that video, which I don't recommend going back and watching it because it's kind of embarrassing how bad it is. I had just gotten this camera that I'm using now, and it's like, I didn't know how to use it basically yet. But yeah, so this is the first page. second page, and you can kind of see I've like added random things throughout the year, which was kind of nice. So I'm happy that I left space to add things. I know a lot of times it's like really fun to just like fill up the whole page, but I liked that I had space. And some things that have come true are this, which I'm not going to explain, but if the person who is about is watching this, then she knows it happened. Get more sun. And I also put summer on here, which is really random because I used to never really like summer because I was born in the winter and I just felt like really strongly about the winter time. Like I just loved it. But over time, I've just grown to love summertime and kind of switched on winter. So I think that we had one of the best summers that we've ever had. We finally got out of the house and we went to a lot of wineries and breweries, and we went to see friends after a long time, and I got to meet one of my best friend's boyfriend for the first time, and it was just really, really fun, and I feel like we were outside a lot. So yeah, I do feel like we did that. I always like to put a little butterfly because it signifies change, and it reminds me of my grandpa. And minimalism. Something about me is that at the beginning of the year, that's my spring cleaning. Like in January, I just want to like clean everything, declutter everything, and I have that motivation. Whereas like spring cleaning, like that never did it for me. I in the springtime, I do not feel like doing that. And then for my professional vision board, I actually did a lot of like personal drawings last year, which I think is actually kind of fun. So 10K was my subscriber goal. This is another one that I did myself. And that is something that this year I'm not going to be focusing so much on the numbers, but it did actually help me to kind of have it there because it made me think like, okay, you can get there. And we finished the year at 5,000 subscribers, which to me is absolutely nuts. Like the fact that 5,000 people even care enough to watch my videos and stick around like means so much to me. So thank you for that. I really appreciate you, and I would love for you to leave your requests down below because I know a lot of people are here for hair videos and I would love to do them for you. I just want to know like what you're really curious about. So please let me know that if you happen to be watching this video. We made it to halfway, so I think that's a pretty big accomplishment. I did add some like angel numbers here that I've been seeing throughout the year, so that was like an add-on. The other big goal that I had on here was YouTube growth and monetization, and I did actually achieve that. This was something that I put in at the beginning of the year, and then on the actual day that I applied for the partner program, I printed this out and I put it in here and I put the date, August 11th, 2021, and it says like how many subscribers I had, and like watch hours and everything like that. So I just am happy that I put this here, and I'm gonna save this as like a keepsake kind of. And then I think that's really it that I'm gonna show you. Before you go, just make sure that you leave me a comment telling me what would be on your vision board, your number one goal on your vision board. Leave those below so we can keep the conversation going in the comments. I also just wanted to shout out Planchicly at the end of this video for anybody who's still watching, because I just feel like they have really captured my attention in terms of their layouts. I just really resonate with their layouts and I love how everything is put together. I feel like I wouldn't change a single thing about this planner. So I just wanted to say that I highly recommend this. They also do, they've done 2 collaborations with Tiffany Beeston, who's one of my favorite YouTubers, and her planner is the one that I got last year, and this really cute notebook, and the gratitude journal that I use is from there. And then this is one of their regular colors, and I got one of the Tiffany Beeston notebooks, and my mom is actually looking at the keepsake like recipe book. She really liked it, so maybe we might be getting one of those. But I just absolutely love their brand. It's a small business, relatively new in the past 2 years, and the owner is so sweet. So just overall a great company, and I can't recommend them enough. So if you're interested in this planner, I would definitely, I'm going to link it below. I won't make any money off it. It's just, I really think that these are amazing. I hope that this gave you a little bit of motivation and just reminds you that it's okay to take things slow and kind of get into the new year swing of things again. So that is all for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will be back very soon with another video, probably a hair video, so look out for that, and I will talk to you soon.
Why you wanna run away? Why you gotta be afraid? I wish I could make you stay, 'cause baby I love you. Why you tryna break us up when I'm tryna build it up? I wish I could make you stop.